Good morning, students. Your Anjana ma'am is back here with the science lessons of class 4. Students, I have already taught you chapter 5, adaptation in plants. Let us have a brief recapitulation of the chapter and then I will give you a short test. If you want to know what was there in the chapter at a glance, you must always look at the summary. Many questions can come from here also. Plants live in a variety of habitats. They live in desert areas, they live in mountain areas, they live in plants, in water, in many habitats. They have certain adaptations to suit the habitat they grow in. You have learnt about them. So what are the adaptations they have? Without these adaptations, a plant or animal may not survive in that habitat. Plants may be terrestrial or aquatic depending on where they grow. That is, if they live on land, they are called terrestrial plants. If they live in water, they are called aquatic plants. Many desert plants have thick fleshy green stems and leaves that are reduced to spines. These adaptations help them save water. And you know these stems, what they do? They take part in photosynthesis. Many plants growing on mountains are conical in shape and have needle-like leaves to allow snow to slide off easily. So, why are the shapes of the mountainous trees like the cones? So that the snow do not accumulate on it, they fall down. And they have seed-bearing cones instead of fruits. Plants in coastal areas have long round trunks and thin long leaves to withstand strong winds. So that is their adaptation. Plants in marshlands have air stored in their stems as the soil is waterlogged. So they cannot breathe. The roots cannot breathe and contains little air. They also have roots that grow out of the water to breathe. What are they known as? Yes, breathing roots. Insectivorous plants obtain the nutrients the soil lacks from insects. They trap and digest insects. What are insectivorous plants, you remember? Those plants that trap and eat insects. Why? To obtain the nutrients they do not get from the soil. Aquatic plants could be floating, fixed or underwater plants. They are the three types of plants that grow in water. Aquatic plants have flexible, air-filled stems and waxy leaves so that the leaves do not get rotten, and they are flexible so that they can move. They do not break up. So, I hope the chapter now you are remembering it. Take out your test copy and whatever I am giving you, you will give the test in 2 days and keep it ready. When the school reopens, I will check it. Write today's date. Write revision test chapter 5. Number 1. Write the word meanings of surroundings, adaptation, insectivorous. Surroundings, surroundings. Adaptation, adaptation. Insectivorous, insectivorous. You will write the words. Students, be honest. You can read it once more, but don't copy from the book and write your test. That is not fair. 3 marks for it. Number 2, fill in the blanks. Plants that grow in marshlands are called dash. Just now I told you. Aquatic plants can be dash, dash or dash plants. Aquatic plants can be dash, dash or dash plants. The natural home of a living thing is called its dash. So I repeat the fill in the blanks. Plants that grow in marshlands are called dash. Aquatic plants can be dash, dash or dash plants. The natural home of a living thing is called its dash. Number 3. Write true or false. Plants that grow in water are called terrestrial plants. plants that grow in water are called terrestrial plants. Terrestrial plants. Is it true? Write true or false. If it is true, write true. If not, write false. Pine trees bears cones instead of flowers. Pine tree bears cones instead, instead, of flowers. Put a dash, write true or false. Number 3, plants in coastal areas have breathing roots. Plants in coastal areas have breathing roots. Desert plants have broad leaves. Desert plants have broad leaves. So this is your objective type test. See, 3 marks for your word meanings, 5 marks for your fill in the blanks, and 2 marks for true and false. So this is 10-mark test for your objective. You will write it in one day, and the next day when you open your copy, first learn the question answers and then give the answers to the following questions. Again you will write the date and copy the questions and write one answer. After the question, write the question number and write the answer. Number 1, define habitat, Habitat. Number 2, why do some trees shade all their leaves at one time? Why do some trees shade all their leaves at one time? Number 3, describe any two adaptation. Describe, DESCRIBE, any two adaptation, ADAPTATION, of plants in coastal areas. I have given you many. You will write only 2. Number 4, what are insectivorous plants? INSECTIVOROUS, plants. Name 2 insectivorous plants. What are insectivorous plants? Name 2 insectivorous plants. Number 5, what are the 3 types of aquatic plants? What are the 3 types of aquatic plants? Give one adaptation of each of them with an example. Give one adaptation of each of them with an example. Let me repeat the questions. Number 1, define habitat. Number 2, why do some trees shade all their leaves at one time? Number 3, describe any two adaptation of plants in coastal areas. Number 4, what are insectivorous plants? Name 2 insectivorous plants. Number 5, what are the 3 types of aquatic plants? Give one adaptation of each of them with an example. All questions carry 2 marks. So it's a 10-mark test again. So I hope you will do it honestly. Students, if you do it, you will find no difficulty while you are giving your half-yearly exam. So much for today. Thank you and have a nice day.